Hey Pisces, what's going on? Hope everything is going well. I changed up the reading. I got some new cards. I got some new cards. Y'all know if you're subscribed and you frequent the readings, I get bored. So I got some oracle cards, and yeah, I brought back the pulp tarot, but we're gonna still rock it with the animal spirit deck because I can't read without them anymore. So Pisces, and then I couldn't let you see me do the cards because I needed to understand how I wanted to do this spread. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop into this. Thank you for clicking on your reading. This is with you and the person on your mind or whoever comes to mind in the reading or why you clicked on it, right? You saw the title. For some reason, you clicked on it. So let's see, well, y'all know Mercury is about to kick our asses. It's already in effect. Okay, so Lego, let it go, is the current energy of what is going on here, Pisces. You have that with death, okay? So there's a couple ways that I'm reading this. Obviously, there is some sort of ending here between you two, okay? Um, I don't know if this person has told you, Pisces, that they need to. I'll say it like this. Either this person, right now, is telling you like things are done. Death usually shows up when it's like we can no longer go back to the past. It's an energy of like whatever was happening prior till now is done. Okay, that's done. But death is beautiful though because it's also making room for something new coming into the situation or coming into your life specifically. Okay, Pisces. Um, so either this person has told you, okay, because this person may have told you that they need to take a step back from you. Okay. Um, this may have shocked you. Okay. So for those of you, if who this is said, hey, I need to take a step back. If they've decided to create some distance with you, Pisces, I think that this may have kind of like caught you off guard. Okay. So now for some of you, I could see, Pisces, that you may have, because this person, maybe they started becoming distance with you, a number of you may have blocked this individual. You show up with the Five of Swords. You may have blocked this individual. Um, I see you maintaining your distance, but there is an energy of fixation or obsessiveness here. Okay. So, how you're showing up is obsessive, fixating to the point of compulsion. This intense focus can be overwhelming. Okay. I get a lot of anxiety coming from your end. Okay. Because you also show up with the rabbit energy, Pisces. If this is not you, remember I said, did I say this? This can be in reverse. Okay. Don't own it if it's not you. But I mean, there are too many cards here that indicate there's anxiety over on this side. Okay. So a number of you, like for some of you, you block this individual because they became distant and now you're worried. You're afraid. And when I say blocked, it doesn't necessarily mean you literally block them. I see you either you're not speaking to this person at all, Pisces, or you are being very cold. You're being very, but you're doing it in a very calculated way. Okay. It's kind of like that saying the best offense is defense. Okay. From what I get with you. But even in you kind of being in this very defensive space, I think you're worried. A number of you are afraid that you potentially could lose this person forever. Like this person will be gone from your life. They're not coming back. Okay, I get that vibe. I do think for a number of you, this person has created distance, and it has you very like skeptical. It has you in your head. You're thinking of the worst case scenario. All right. And that's why obsessive is coming up as well. Fixating to the point, like you're fixated. Okay. And that is the rabbit as well. It says in the book, like the rabbit keeps telling his friends that the worst thing is going to happen to him. Okay. Now, you also show up with release. Okay. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all the drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. I think, Pisces, that a part of you knows that this person has got some issues, because they do. All right. Part of you knows that this person has some issues, or that right now, the situation as it is toxic. There's something toxic about it. That's why you have death. Literally, like the universe is saying, no, this is ending, or that, like, one way or another, this is going to end, because the way that it's going, it can't go any further. All right. Like something needs to change. So release is here because I feel like for some of you, this person, you could tell me like they're releasing you, or that you have released them. Okay. Because you're acknowledging like something's wrong. Something is not right about this situation. But either energetically or literally, I feel like a number of you are still holding on to this person out of fear. You could be, I think you're holding on to hope, but you're still almost like prepared for the worst. Okay. You're thinking like, I don't know. This may not end up well. All right. Your person over here, they show up with step back. Okay. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. And interestingly enough, your person shows up with the Three of Wands. And that is a card of, taking a step back and looking at things from a distance. Creating distance between you and I think this person has taken a step back from you because they need to. Okay. And you have that with how they're showing up: addiction. Okay. Compulsive need, despite negative consequences, get support and therapy. I think that this person is having a moment, because they show up as the bear, where they are recognizing that there are unhealthy patterns. Okay. I feel like this person is acknowledging, for some of you, that maybe they're the problem. They have a problem. They have addiction issues. And addiction doesn't just mean to substance. It can be a number of things that they're addicted to. Like it said, like this person understands maybe that they can be very compulsive. They do things like they react. Okay, this person may be very reactive. This could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sag. This could also be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or they have that in their chart, okay? But yes, I feel like this person right now has, in some sense, like turned their back on you and has shifted their focus. But their focus, I feel, is their issues, okay? They need help. They need to get help. That's what I'm getting. I don't think like, and I feel like a number of you, Pisces, like this bothers you. Like if this person has taken a step back and has completely like changed it up because you have death here and the situation has completely changed. I think that it has a number of you. It's triggered like this fear where you're like, oh, for some of you, I'm getting like a number, like this person could be going to rehab. Okay. This person literally could be moving away from you. There's either physical distance between you two and that bothers you, or it's just they're on a, I'm just getting distant. They're very distant. They have taken a step back. That's why they have stepped back. They have taken a step back from this connection. Okay, Pisces. But with the bear, again, bear has to do with waking up and, letting go of the heaviness and seeing the light almost. It's an enlightening energy. And it literally says in the book, like, when you see this card, it's time to start moving. It's time, you know, can't waste time anymore. All right. So I'd have to say, like, Pisces, I think this person may be doing what they're doing, taking a step back, whether you push them away or whether they did this on their own. They are focusing on their health, mental health, physical health. Okay. They are, looking at their life from a different perspective. And I don't know when this occurred, when things have ended with you two. Maybe things with this person ended in, Scorpio season, right? With death, or Aries season with Mars energy. We got Scorpio and Aries with this Mars energy. So that could be an indicator of when things transitioned with you two. November, late October, November, late March, April. Okay. This person may have said, like, hey, I've got some issues. I need to take a step back. And that's why you have here with, you were asked to release this person, but it triggered a level of obsessiveness. Okay. Now, the obstacle here in this connection is detach, very obvious, right? And dual nature. So it says you, hold it up so you all can see it too. Okay. It says you're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Okay. So I do feel like some of you Pisces, I am getting that you acknowledge that you need to release this. Okay. Like, let's say if you kind of told this person, hey, I need to detach with the Five of Swords, because you do show up with the Five of Swords. That comes with, just like it's dual in nature. You did what you had to do, Pisces, but that doesn't mean that you're not feeling, pain from it. You're not in this place where, it's kind of like if you love something, let it go. And for a number of you, you could tell me that you love this person, but you had to set them free because you understand that they're not going to evolve in this connection. You gotta, you've got to let that go. But that doesn't mean that it's not painful. So what I'm seeing here is, let's say, for example, well, there's a stalled, there, it's kind of like, even with detached, right? They're showing you like the missing piece of this puzzle would be fully detaching from the outcome. Okay. And I feel like that kind of falls more on you, Pisces. Let's say if you want to end up with this person, what they're telling you is, if you want a positive outcome with who this is, if you want to have a certain experience with this person, you may have to fully just like, hold on, look what it says. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts flow. So I feel like I'm getting resistance on your end, Pisces. Okay. And the resistance comes from the obsessiveness or the anxiety or the fear. Okay. So the fear is restricting the flow of this connection. If you want you and this person to kind of, be back in the swing of things, that your indicator is right here. The universe is saying, just let it go. All you have to do is just let it go. Even if like you have, feelings of pain or resentment, let it go. Okay. Like it's not going to serve you in this connection or overall, Pisces, if you keep holding on to that. It's just not going to serve you. You're not going to get what you want unless you take that first step and just say, you know what? That was then, this is now. Like it says, release it and be free. Okay? I mean, look at all of this. Let it go. Detach. Release. All right? But on your side of things, I feel like that would be the next step here. Okay, that would that would put you back in flow with, I mean, if you want to be back in flow with who this is, sure, that can do that. But if anything, too, it starts the process of a new chapter. Okay, because this is you holding on to the past. All right. Lack of forgiveness, all that stuff. So, your person over here, again, I see them really quickly. Did I say this though? Like with dual nature, who this is, if they have taken a step back from you, I think that it also has to do with the dual nature, because what it talks about here with addiction, compulsive need despite negative consequences. With dual nature, with great power, comes great responsibility and accepting consequences. So this person, I feel, is accepting some consequences here. And I feel like a part of you, Pisces, like you understand that, but there is still a part of you that is upset and you haven't quite let that go. That this person needs to kind of do some work here on themselves. That's another part of the dual nature. It's like, if you want what you want with who this is, Pisces, then this part of the process is also necessary. This letting go and detaching energy right now is necessary for the bigger picture. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing, okay, with what's happening right now. Um, all right. So now I'm going to get into part two. Part two is on Vimeo. The link for Vimeo is in the description, top of the comments. Okay. That's the extended reading. And over there, I'm going to pull the cards for where I see you all next, Pisces. Okay. In this connection. We're going to talk about what this person wants with you overall, what they think is going to happen, what outcome I get over the next 3 to 6 months. We are going to obviously pull your advice. What action should you be taking in this connection? How should you be showing up? All right, I'm going to pull that from the Crystal Spirit, Animal Spirit deck. I may also pull from this deck too. I'm not sure. Remember, I'm winging it right now. And I'll pull a time oracle card to give you a timeline of possible forward movement. I'll pull that with the outcome in the 3 to 6 months. Okay, what does that forward movement look like? Okay, Pisces, so I'll see some of you over there. If you feel like that information will be beneficial, you can come follow me over to watch part 2. If this is where we part ways, love you guys. Okay, be safe, take it easy. I'll see you soon. Peace.